There's a chilling theory that has haunted authorities and the public for decades. A theory suggesting that a serial killer, or perhaps a group of killers, have been targeting young men, leaving behind only bodies, eerie patterns, and an unsettling symbol. This killer, or killers, are known as the smiley face killer. But what lies beneath these deaths? A dark mystery that stretches across the country, a puzzle with no solution. Could this theory be true, or is it just a twisted coincidence? It all started in the 1990s, when a string of tragic drownings began to unfold across the United States. Young men in their 20s, often college students, were found dead in rivers, lakes, or other bodies of water. These men had been out with friends, drinking, laughing, living their lives, before they disappeared without a trace. And when their bodies were discovered, there were no clear signs of foul play, just the bodies, cold and lifeless, floating in the water. However, as more bodies turned up in bodies of water, investigators began to notice a disturbing pattern. It wasn't just the drowning that linked the deaths, but something far more chilling. Near several of the discovered bodies, a symbol was found, a smiley face, sometimes scrawled in graffiti on a nearby wall, other times carved into trees or painted on fences. A twisted, menacing smile, seemingly left behind as a signature by an unknown killer. Investigators began to connect the dots between the smiley face symbols and the deaths. Could these symbols be a clue left by a serial killer? Was it the work of a lone individual, or could it be multiple killers working together, marking their territory with this unsettling symbol? As the deaths spread across states, New York, Chicago, Minneapolis, theories grew darker. Some began to believe that this was the work of a coordinated group, a group of killers who had been active for years, but whose identity remained hidden in the shadows. Over time, investigators have named a few possible suspects, but none have been definitively connected to the murders. Some theorize that the smiley face symbol could be a form of psychological game, a way for the killer to taunt law enforcement, playing with their minds and challenging them to solve the case. But despite numerous investigations, no one has ever been convicted. The killer's identity remains an enigma, and the killings continue to baffle everyone involved. One of the most chilling theories involves the idea of multiple killers working together, a group that selects victims, lures them into dangerous situations, and leaves behind the smiley face symbol to signal their work. Some believe these killers have operated in secret, slipping through the cracks of law enforcement's radar. A disturbing thought: what if the group is still active, choosing their next victim, watching, waiting? As time passed, the killings seemed to stop. The smiles faded from walls, and the bodies stopped appearing in bodies of water. Yet, despite the years of speculation and investigation, no one has ever been arrested or charged. The theory of the smiley face killer remains an unsolved mystery, and with no clear evidence linking anyone to the crimes, the case has grown cold. But for those who believe, the fear remains. Are the killers still out there, or have they moved on to other places? The smiley face killer theory continues to captivate, frighten, and puzzle the public. The idea of a serial killer, or a group of killers, leaving behind cryptic symbols and fading into the darkness is a haunting thought. The question remains: will we ever know the true identity of the person or people behind these deaths? Or will the case remain a chilling mystery forever?